Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bobbie, if you haven't been here before. And I'm here to teach my yoga for cyclists class. Yeah, in my home yoga studio with the two cats, keeping an eye on this little one right here. You probably can't really see him. He's laying right there. He's being naughty today. My other cat's over there. You can't see her, but he's been attacking her. So I have this spray bottle on hand. Anyways, today's class is all about the Heart Chakra. Every class this week is Heart Chakra themed. So yeah, I'm really excited. This is one of my favorite chakras to balance out because we get to do back bends. Back bends are my favorite. I love opening my shoulders. I love back bends a lot. Minky, I see you. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, you'll need 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks, you can use books that are like about this size, if you can see over there. If you don't have that, you can just use a couple pillows, a couple blankets. We're going into supported fish to start out with. So I like to bring 1 block at the top of the mat and one a little further down on a higher height. And then the higher one, you're going to put right at the bottom of the shoulder blades. And then the head is going to lie back on the other block. And you can have the blocks on any height that you'd like. You could even have them on the same height. Or you could forego this top block altogether. Mingus. Oh my gosh. Sorry. All right. Let's leave. Go. All right. So, sorry about that. Blocks. Or if you don't have blocks, you can instead use pillows. And if you're using pillows, I would probably just put them underneath the shoulder blades since they're going to squish down a lot. And we're looking for that heart opening here. So, from here, you can have the legs lengthened out long in front of you. Or you can bring the soles of the feet together and the knees open wide for more of a hip opener. I'm going to have to kick you out. And then if you'd like to get into the shoulders a little more, you can clasp opposite elbows above your head. And then begin to let the eyes close. Let the face relax. And begin to deepen the breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Feel the cool air enter through the nostrils. And then that cool air turns into warm air and exits the nostrils. And feel the belly and chest rise with every inhale and lower with every exhale. From here, maybe you begin to picture a bright green glowing orb, starting out pretty small, but as you breathe in and out, it begins to get brighter and bigger. Take a few more deep breaths here, centering yourself in. If you'd like aromatherapy things, I have my Heart Chakra candle lit and it is rose scented. Then I also have some lavender oil in my oil diffuser. I'm going to put a little bit on me as well. So, Anahata, the heart chakra, the fourth chakra, also known as unstruck. Functions of this chakra are universal love, acceptance, relationships, balance, compassion, and growth. The element associated with it is air, and this main obstacle for this chakra is grief. The asanas or yoga poses that you will want to practice to help balance this chakra, heart chakra, are back bends, chest and shoulder openers. It's located at the center of the chest where the heart is. And a lot of people might think, if you don't know much about chakras, that the color associated with it would be like red or pink. But it's actually green, and sometimes green with a pink center. So a little bit of pink, but mostly green. This chakra develops in the human body around the ages of, or between the ages of 4 to 9 years old. The planet associated with it is Venus. And an imbalance of this chakra may cause high blood pressure, passiveness, lethargy, asthma, or other breathing difficulties, muscle tension, chest pain, or heart problems. And I'm going to read some affirmations that you just, if you're feeling an imbalance of the heart chakra whenever, you can maybe come back to repeating these affirmations to yourself, either out loud or in your head. And you can even repeat them right now during class, or if you're just finding difficulty, like opening up the heart chakra area, the chest, come back to these affirmations. I am kind to myself. I allow love to fill me up and guide my actions. I am able to let go of the past to forgive myself and others. I love myself and others fearlessly. We'll take a few more deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, you can keep the eyes closed, but release the arms from overhead if you clasped elbows. Bring the palms together and begin to rub them, creating friction and heat in between the hands. A little colder here, so it might take a little longer to find that warmth. And once you've created that heat, take the left hand, place it over the heart, and then the right hand right on top of that. Just take a couple deep breaths here. That glowing green orb at the center of your chest should be so big and bright right now. Maybe feel the heartbeat underneath your hands. And feel the warmth of your hands over the heart space. Then when you're ready, begin to blink the eyes open. If you brought the soles of the feet together, knees open wide, you can take the hands to the outer thighs to help you bring the legs toward one another. Carefully roll off onto one side just to remove the blocks out of the way. And then roll back onto your back. Bring the arms out to a T or a cactus shape with the palms facing up. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, gently let the legs fall over to the left side, coming into a supine twist. I'm just going to move this stuff so I can do this. Try to keep that right shoulder grounded. The left hand can maybe come to the right outer thigh to give you a self-assist. Send the breath deep into the belly. Inhale the legs up through center and exhale them over to the right side. Right hand comes to the left outer thigh. Left shoulder stays grounded. And the gaze can be either straight up at the sky or over the left shoulder, whatever feels okay on your neck. Inhale the legs up through center. Actually, no, sorry. Keep the legs to the right. Bring the left arm over to meet the right. So now you're in like a fetal position. And then carefully straighten the legs and roll over onto your belly. Bring the right arm out to the right, about shoulder height. For a deeper stretch, you can bend the arm at about a 90-degree angle. Palm faces down. Then from here, use the left hand to help you push you over onto your right side. Left or knees can either hug in towards the chest, be straight out behind you, or maybe you step this left foot behind you to deepen the stretch a little more. You can stay here or wrap the left arm around the middle back, low back. Breathe into the belly. Feel an opening in the chest and the right shoulder. On your next exhale, carefully roll over through center, coming onto the belly. Left arm reaches out to the left, about shoulder height, either at a 90-degree bend or straight out. 90-degree bend will be a little bit more intense. And then roll yourself over onto your left side. Knees can either bend like this, reach out straight, or you can step this right foot back behind you. It can be pretty intense right here though. Right hand can stay where it is or wrap behind the back. Please send your breath into those areas where you feel sensation. Exhale to come through center. And then make your way to hands and knees. I forgot to mention a couple more props you could use. I have a blanket nearby because I have sensitive knees. So whenever I take kneeling poses, I like to use a blanket just for extra padding. But if you don't have a blanket nearby, you can just fold over one edge of your mat if you're finding you're getting pain in your knees from being on them. Another prop you should have is a strap. If you don't have a strap, you could use a belt or a tie or a rope. Anything that's like this, the long strappy thing. From here, bring the hands right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. On an inhale, lift the heart, lift the hips, let the belly sink, but keep the abdomen engaged. As you exhale, round the spine and pull that belly button in further. Look down towards the thighs. Inhale, lift the heart, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, cat. Move with your own breath. Fill up the lungs on each inhale, and then empty them out on each exhale. Let your breath guide your movements. And then on your next inhale, come to a neutral tabletop position. Reach the right toes back behind you. Press into the ball of the foot. Reach the heel back. Keep lengthening the tailbone back. and engage the abdomen. Press into the palms. Just for a little bit of calf stretch here. You might rock a little bit back and forth. And then inhale, lift that right leg up. Cross it over to the left side. Look back towards your right heel. Keep pressing through that right heel. Stretching in the calf and this right side of the body. On an inhale, lift that right leg up, straight back about hip height. Toes point down towards the ground. Belly squeezes in. Then bend the right knee. From here, we're going to do a few pulses. Let's do 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, reach the left arm forward on an inhale. You can stay here or reach back for your right foot or ankle with the left hand. Kick the foot into the hand and lift the heart. Tiger pose. Cats keep going in and out. From your tiger pose, release that right knee back down to the ground. Keep the hips up high, but begin to walk the hands out in front of you, reaching the heart down towards the earth. The perfect pose for Heart Chakra class, Anahata or heart melting pose, also known as puppy pose. On your next inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Take an exhale, and then inhale the left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread it underneath the right, coming onto the left shoulder, left side of the face. This right hand can stay here where it is, or reach out long in front of you, or wrap behind the low back. Spin the heart open wherever you're at. Breathe into the belly. And then carefully release the right arm back down if you wrapped it or moved it. Press into the right palm and inhale the left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, reach the left toes back behind you. Press through the heel, reach through the crown of the head, pull the belly button in, press into the palms. Maybe rock a little bit back and forth. My knee's a little sore today. Inhale, lift the left leg up and cross it over towards the right side of the mat. Probably past the right edge of the mat. Look back towards the left foot. Keep pressing into the palms. Engage the abdomen. Breathe into the left side body. Inhale, lift that left leg up about hip height and centered. Toes point down. Pull the belly button in. Press into the palms. Then bend the left knee so the left sole of the foot points up towards the sky. And we'll do 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, reach the right arm forward. You can stay right here or reach back for your foot or ankle with the right hand. Kick the foot into the hand to lift the heart. Exhale to carefully lower everything down. Keep the hips up above the knees, but walk the hands out in front of you, either bringing the forehead to the earth, or if you live in a more open body, the heart might reach down all the way to the ground. Anahata once again. It's definitely one of my favorite poses. On an inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, coming onto the right shoulder and the right side of your face. Left hand can stay right here in front of the face, or reach out in front of you, or wrap behind the low back. Carefully bring that left hand back in front of the face if it's not there already. Press into the palm and inhale the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, lower. Hips above the knees. Heart melting pose. Anahata once again. Maybe even begin to tuck the toes under and lift the knees up. Arms are sliding forward. And then from here, keep the forearms on the earth, but slide the heart through so the shoulders land right above the elbows. Sphinx pose. Press into the tops of the feet. Press into the forearms. Reach that heart space through the shoulders. Gaze is straight out in front of you. You can stay here or bend the right knee and reach back for your right foot with the right hand. Try to square the shoulders off to the top of the mat. Stay here or press into the left palm, lifting up a little higher. Exhale, lower everything back down and switch sides if you took that version on the first side. Bend the left knee. Reach back for your left foot with your left hand. Try to square the shoulders off to the top of the mat as best you can. Stay here or press into the right palm to lift the right elbow up. Exhale, lower everything down. Lower the head down and bring the hands by the low ribs. Squeeze the elbows in, press into the tops of the feet. On an inhale, lift the head and heart, maybe even the hands, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Come up once again, maybe a little higher into your full cobra. Take a couple deep breaths in it. Maybe move around in it. Squeeze the elbows in and roll the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, lower. Keep squeezing the elbows up towards the sky, towards one another. Press into the tops of the feet. On an inhale, lift the heart, head, chest, and the thighs up off the earth. Upward facing dog. On an exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Begin to pedal through the feet a little bit. Maybe sway the hips from side to side. Walking out your first downward dog of class. And then find stillness for a moment. Reaching the heart back towards the legs. Press into the palms. Lift the hips up nice and high. Pull the belly in. Try to look either towards the thighs or towards the navel. And if you feel like your spine is rounding forward, you can bring a deep bend into the knees. On your next inhale, bend into the knees, look forward. Step the feet all the way to the top of the mat. Feet land right underneath the hips. Let the body hang over the legs. Maybe clasp opposite elbows. You can have as much of a bend in the knees as you need. Make sure the head and neck are completely relaxed. Maybe shake on yes and no. If you clasp opposite elbows, release the arms down. Everyone bring a deep bend into the knees and slowly roll up through the spine. One vertebra at a time. Shoulder blades roll down the back, palms spin open, and the head lifts up last. Tadasana, mountain pose. From here, you can keep the feet hips width distance apart, or if you're like me, you like to bring them together. Bring the big toes to touch, slight space in between the heels. On an inhale, reach the arms up overhead and interlace the hands. I'm going to fix this camera so you can see my hands better. So we're going into Kala Mudra. Interlace all 10 fingers except the index fingers. And take note of which thumb you put on top of the other. Inhale, find length. Stand up nice and tall. As you exhale, side bend to the left. Spin the heart open. Breathe into the right side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Spin the heart open. Breathe into the left side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, engage the abdomen, baby back bend from the upper back. Exhale, fold forward over the legs, hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, find length in the spine. Reach that heart forward. Exhale, keep reaching the heart forward and fold back over the legs. Plant the palms and step the feet back, plank. From here, we're going to move through knees, chest, chin, and cobra instead of doing chaturanga to up dog. So on your exhale, you're going to lower knees, chest, keep the hips high. Inhale, slide the heart through, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. And this time, instead of really squaring the shoulders off towards the earth, which we normally try to do in this pose, just let the heart open up. So spin that right shoulder open. Maybe do a couple leg circles in both directions. And then from here, straighten that back leg, square off the hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, step the right foot through in between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Make sure this right knee is right above the right ankle and not coming forward. If it is coming forward, you can just use your hand to help you take a longer stance. From here, inhale, lift the heart. Keep the hands planted. You may even put them on blocks. As you exhale, shift the hips back. Work towards straightening the front leg and lead with the heart to fold. On your next inhale, bend through the front knee, lift the heart. Plant the left hand down and reach the right arm up towards the sky on an inhale. Here's where you're going to want to find your strap or belt or whatever you're using. Make a small loop so that it's big enough to just go over the ball of the foot. Oh wait, we're putting it on the left foot, sorry. All right. So, strap, belt, tie around the ball of the foot. So this right arm's reaching up towards the sky. You can, from here, you're gonna take this hand, walk it down the strap, coming into a quad stretch. Keep spinning that heart open, and if you can do it without the strap, you can just grab your foot. But wherever you're at, spin the heart open, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Breathe. From here, maybe you lift those right toes up off the earth. Begin to press this right knee out to the right. And maybe you kick the left foot into your right hand, opening up the heart and the hips a little more. Exhale. Carefully remove the strap. Release the back foot carefully. Bring both hands to frame the front foot. And then on an inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Coming back into that Kali Mudra. So interlace all 10 fingers except the index fingers and thumbs. Inhale to find length. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Release the hands and interlace them behind the low back. On your inhale, reach the arms down, lift the heart up. Keep that low abdomen engaged. Keep squeezing the inner thighs towards one another. On your next inhale, release the hands. Come back up. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, hug this right foot in, and then shoot it up and back, three-legged dog. From here, you can keep the right leg lifted or lower it. You can either stay in your down dog, move into child's pose, or move through your vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. If you have this back leg lifted, try to lift it up as high as you can. Inhale, lower the hips down, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So we're going to try to move through either knees, chest, chin to cobra through all of our vinyasas today. Or if you're doing it with one leg lifted, you're going to really work towards squeezing the elbows in, then lowering the heart down, and then sliding through cobra. We're doing cobra today because it's a bigger heart opener than upward facing dog. And you, on your next inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. Really spin that left side of the body open so your heart shines through. And maybe do a couple leg circles in both directions. Then straighten that left leg, square off the hips. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot through in between the hands. Make sure left knee is right above left ankle. On an inhale, lift the heart. Keep the palms grounded though. Exhale, shift the hips back. Lead with the heart. Try to keep a nice long spine to fold over this left leg. Inhale, bend through the front knee, lift the heart. Find your strap once again. Carefully place it around the ball of the right foot. Plant the right hand down, lift the left arm up towards the sky. And then bend the right knee. You can walk your hand down the strap. So you may be here, and that's totally fine. Or you might be here, and that's also fine. But wherever you're at, try to work towards rolling the shoulder blades down the back and spinning the heart open. Squeeze this right foot in to start for that quad stretch. And then maybe you lift the left toes up off the mat, press the left knee out to the left, and begin to kick the right foot into the left hand, opening up the hips and heart a little bit more in what is called twisted mother. Exhale, carefully remove the strap and release the foot down. Keep the strap nearby. We're going to need it again. And then inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky, Anahata. Interlace all 10 fingers except index fingers and thumbs. Try to cross opposite thumb on top than you did the last couple times. Inhale, find length. Exhale, side bend to the right. Breathe into the right side body. Left side bend to the left. Breathe into the right side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the hands down, interlace them. Once again, opposite thumb on top. Inhale, lift the heart. Squeeze their thighs together. Engage that low abdomen and breathe. Inhale, release the arms back up overhead. Exhale, bring both hands to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Hug this left foot in, and then shoot it up and back. Three-legged dog. Either lower the leg, stay in your down dog, move to child's pose, or move through your vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, step or maybe lightly hop to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Shine that heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now we're gonna add on to that flow. I left my water in the other room. It's hard to teach sometimes without water. It's okay. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers except the index fingers and thumbs. And try to do opposite thumb on top than you did the first time we did this. Inhale. If you can't remember it, just don't worry about it. Not that big of a deal. I just have a weird thing of trying to keep things even and stuff. Inhale, find length. Exhale, side bend to the right. Breathe into the left side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Breathe into the right side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze the abdomen in. Lift the heart up. And slight baby back bend. Reach those arms back behind you. Exhale. Fold forward, leading with the heart. So nice long spine the whole way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Length in that spine. Heart forward. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back, plank. Take an inhale in your plank. On your exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide the heart through, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. Now you can stay here, but you really want, if you haven't tried Wild Thing yet before, I suggest just opening your mind up to trying it for the first time today because it's a really great heart opener and it's one of my favorite poses. So we're going to break it down. And you don't have to try it if you really don't feel comfortable with it. So you're bending this right knee, opening the hip. That right foot is going to start to feel like it's really heavy and you might just like flip over. So you're going to do this, but you can also lower this right foot down a little bit and just step it behind the left leg. And then start to spin the left heel down. Keep this right knee bent, coming up onto the toes. Lift the right arm up and reach the right arm forward. Whoa. Wild Thing. And your Wild Thing might be here at first. And that's cool. Eventually, maybe it gets bigger. And then maybe everyone brings their hand to their heart. And then carefully make your way back to your three-legged dog. It's okay if it's your first time and it's not that graceful. Right leg is lifted. Take an inhale. Exhale, step that right foot through in between the hands. Lower the back knee. Inhale, lift the heart. Keep the hands grounded. Exhale, shift the hips back. Work towards straightening the front leg. Flex the right toes. Shine that heart forward. Keep a nice long spine and fold over that right leg. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. On an inhale, bend the right knee, lift the heart up. Find your strap. Place the loop around the ball of the left foot. You may have to come out of this pose to do it, and that's okay. Great. From here, inhale, keep that strap in your hand, reach the right arm up, And then begin to walk the hand down the strap. Maybe you grab onto the left foot with the right hand. Just try not to force yourself into it so that you cramp up in your hamstrings. It's not fun. And you can stay up on the palm. Maybe you have your palm on a block or pillow or something. Or maybe you come down onto the forearm, the left forearm. Wherever you're at, keep spinning that heart open, shoulder blades roll down the back. Maybe you lift the right toes up off the mat, just the toes, so that you're flexing that foot. Press that right knee out, and maybe kick the left foot into the right hand. Twisted mother. From here, carefully remove the strap. Actually keep the strap on, sorry. We'll keep the strap on, but we're gonna let go of the foot. We're gonna come back to another version of this in a second. All right. Come back up onto the palm if you're on the forearm. Release the back foot carefully. Bring both hands to frame the front foot. On inhale, lift up. Anjaneyasana. Press the hips forward. Kali Mudra, so interlace all 10 fingers except the index fingers and thumbs. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Squeeze the belly button in. Exhale, side bend to the left. Breathe into the right side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Breathe into the left side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Engage the abdomen. Baby back bend in the upper back. Reach those right or both fingertips back. Exhale. You can either stay there or bend the back foot. So you might have to find your strap first. Bend the back knee. Try to stay up on without the hands on the ground. And then maybe you use the strap to help you bring that foot into the elbow crease, possibly. I realize that I can't really do this pose on this side anymore, or yet, again, because of my knee. So we're working towards mermaid. So you're going to try to get that foot to your elbow crease. If you're not there yet, that's totally fine. And then eventually reach this arm around and clasp. Square the shoulders off. So if you have mermaid in your practice, go ahead and take it. If you don't, that's okay. And you may just be sitting in your Anjaneyasana with a back bend. Wherever you're at, take one more deep breath. And then carefully release everything down. Bring the hands to frame the front foot. Also remove the strap off to the side. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Spin the back heel down. Begin to walk both hands to the left side of the mat and spin the right foot parallel with the other foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Just a little bit of a break from back bending and stuff. On your inhale, lift up. Plant the left hand under the face and inhale the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Inhale the left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, lower both hands down. Spin the heels in, toes out. Bend into the left knee. Work towards straightening the right leg and sink into the left hip, Skandasana, at the back edge of the mat. Inhale, come through center to Skandasana at the front edge of the mat. And you may keep the hands down, or maybe you begin to bring hands to heart center, spin the heart open. Then place the hands down. Begin to spin everything forward so that you're in your lunge with the right foot forward. Hug this right foot in, shoot it up and back. three-legged dog. And then move through your vinyasa, or don't. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll do that all on the other side. So inhale, the left leg up towards the sky. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. Maybe that foot begins to get really heavy. Either you gently fall from here, or you can lower that leg a little bit, step it behind the right foot, ground through the left heel, begin to lift the left arm up, lift the hips up, lift the heart up, reach that left arm forward. Wild thing. And then maybe you bring the left hand to the heart. Carefully make your way back to your three-legged dog. Left leg lifted. Exhale, step the left foot through in between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, shift the hips back. Lead with the heart, fold over the left leg. Inhale, bend through the front knee, lift the heart. Find your strap. Bring it around the ball of the foot. Inhale the left arm up towards the sky. And then begin to bend into that left foot. Spin the heart open, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Maybe you stay up on the palm. Maybe your palm is on a block or pillow. Or maybe you start to come down to the right forearm. Keep spinning that heart open. Maybe you lift the left toes up, press the left knee out to the left, and kick the right foot into the hand to open up the heart even more and the hips. Exhale, carefully release that back foot. Make your way to bring the hands to frame the front foot, but keep that strap on that foot or belt or whatever you're using. And then from here, inhale, reach both arms up. Interlace all 10 fingers except the index fingers and thumbs. Kali Mudra. Inhale, find length. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Engage the abdomen and exhale, back bend. Reach those arms back behind you. Heart reaches up towards the sky. Either stay there or begin to work on your mermaid on this side. I'm going to need to pad my knee a little extra here. I have very sensitive knees. All right, I should be able to get it better on this side. So find your strap. Begin to bend this foot in. Now you can either walk the hands from overhead, coming into more of a king pigeon variation, or you can bring that strap into the right hand. I guess they're either way. It's the same. Reach that right arm over. Maybe you join the left arm for a king pigeon variation. Or maybe you begin to work towards bringing this foot into the, I know what I'm doing wrong. Putting it in the wrong elbow crease. Right elbow crease. It's a bit of a balancing pose. So find your drishti. Maybe you stay here. Or maybe you reach the left arm overhead to reach for those right fingertips. And if you can't find your fingertips, you could, instead of using the strap around your foot, if you have your foot in your elbow crease, you don't need it on the foot anymore. You can have the strap between the hands, or towel, or rope, or belt, or tie. And then wherever you're at, carefully release everything. Take this strap off of the foot. Put it off to the side. Bring both hands to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Ground through the right heel. Walk the hands to the right edge of the mat. Spin those left toes forward so both feet are parallel. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, lift up halfway. Plant the left hand down, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you take this left hand towards the right foot or right leg. Keep spinning the heart open. Maybe you come into a bind with the other arm. From here, plant the right hand down. Inhale the left arm up towards the sky. Stay here, or take the right hand towards the left foot or ankle or leg. Lift that heart up towards the sky. Keep the left arm lifted or wrap it behind the low back, coming into a half bind. Inhale, lift up halfway, unwind. Turn the heels in, toes out, bend into the right knee. Straighten the left leg, lift the left toes up. Skandasana. Inhale, move through center. Exhale, Skandasana to the top of the mat. From here, plant the palms down. Walk the hands forward to frame the front foot and lift the back heel. Now you're in your lunge. Hug the left foot in. Shoot it up and back. Three-legged dog. And then either stay in your down dog or your child's pose, or move through your Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, hips reach back towards the heels, child's pose. Knees can either be together or wide, big toes touch. Arms reach out in front of you. Or maybe you want to give those shoulders a break. They do a lot of work so far. So you can bring the arms, the hands, down by the feet. Feel the breath begin to slow down. The heartbeat begin to slow down. Maybe you come back to picturing that green orb right at the center of the chest, growing bigger and brighter. You reached your hands by your feet, reach the arms back out in front of you, lift the head up slightly, take an inhale. Exhale, walk the hands to the right side. Lower the forehead back down. Spin the left shoulder down towards the earth. Keep reaching the left sit bone towards the left heel. Maybe you stack left palm on top of right. And breathe into the left side body. Inhale, lift up through center and walk the hands over to the left side of the mat. Maybe stack right hand on top of left. Lower the forehead back down. Spin the right shoulder down and reach that right sit bone back towards the right heel. Breathe into the right side body. Inhale, walk the hands to center. Lower the forehead down, but bring the palms to touch out in front of you. So I'm going to try not to talk into the ground. Then you're going to bend the elbows and bring the hands to the nape of the neck. You can walk the elbows in a little further and closer together, or out a little further and closer together to deepen the stretch, and do the opposite to lessen the stretch. Press the heart down towards the earth. And then reach the hands back out in front of you. Tuck the toes Actually, no. Inhale, lift the heart up. Walk the hands in, and bring the legs out in front of you to start. Here, I'm gonna face this way so you can see a little better. We're gonna start by crossing the right leg over the left, with the knee pointing forward, trying to stack one knee on top of the other. You can keep the left leg lengthened out long, or bend the left knee, bring the left foot to the outside of the left hip. Try to ground through both sit bones. So it's okay if there's a big space in between the knees, you can place a prop in between them. Or if you can't get them perfectly stacked on top of one another, that's fine as well. Just try to ground through both sit bones. Sit up nice and tall. And then from here, bend the left elbow above your head. Reach the left fingertips down the back as far as you can. Bring the right hand to that left elbow. You can stay right here or reach the right fingertips out to the right. You may want your strap or towel or rope or whatever you're using. Thumb faces down, then bend the right elbow, reaching up, either grabbing onto your prop, the back of your shirt, or your fingertips. Gomukhasana, cow face pose. From here, try not to jut the ribs out, pull the belly in, knit the ribs in. And breathe. Exhale, carefully release the arms. Unwind the legs, reach them out long in front of you. And then we'll switch sides. So bend the left knee on top. Stacking left knee on top of right. Right leg can stay stretched out long, or bend to bring the right foot to the outside of the left hip, stacking knees on top of one another. From here, bend the right elbow, hand reaches as far down the shoulder blades as you can. Left hand comes to give this right elbow a little assist. Stay here or reach the left arm out to the left, thumb facing down. Bend the elbow and reach the fingertips up towards the right hand. Press the back of the head into that right arm. Knit the ribs in. Pull the belly in. Gomukhasana. Carefully release the arms. Unwind the legs. And make your way onto your back. From here, we'll do a little bit of core work, and then one more back bend. All right, so bring the hands to the fingers to interlace behind the head, elbows open up wide. From here, you're gonna hover the legs, about a 90-degree bend. Keep pressing the belly in towards the earth so that there's no space between your back and the floor when you try to put your hand under. Take an inhale. As you exhale, begin to lift the shoulders up. Twist the left elbow towards the right knee and extend the left leg out long. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Right elbow towards left knee. Right leg extends out long. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Switch. Center. Switch. Center. Switch. Keep breathing. Try to keep the chest or the chin lifted up off the chest. Press the belly in towards the spine, in towards the floor. Keep breathing. And really try to twist from the navel, keeping those elbows open wide. Couple more, almost there. Maybe speed it up a little bit. Gotta do bicycles in a yoga for cyclists class. And exhale, release. Bring the soles of the feet on the earth. And we're gonna set ourselves up for one back bend. So I don't have much time to demonstrate. So just take a back bend of your choosing. So maybe you take supported bridge with a block underneath the sacrum. Maybe you take regular bridge without the block. Or maybe you take full wheel. Whichever back bend you're taking, prepare yourself, and then inhale, press up. Press into the feet, lift the heart up, keep breathing into the belly, squeeze the knees towards one another so they're not splitting out to the sides if you're in bridge. And then carefully lower down on an exhale. Bring the feet wide, about mat's width distance apart, and let the knees fall in towards one another. Then bring the arms out to a T, palms face up, or cactus shape if you don't have the space. Take an inhale. As you exhale, gently let the legs fall over to the left, head to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees fall to the right, head to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach the left leg out long, hug the right knee into the chest. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And bring the right arm out to a T or cactus shape. The left hand comes to the outer right leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently let that right knee fall over to the left side. Try to keep that right shoulder grounded. Gaze can either be straight up or over the right shoulder. Breathe deep into the belly. Inhale, center. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Reach the right leg out long. Take a couple deep breaths here. Left arm goes out to a T or cactus shape. Right hand to the left outer thigh. Inhale. Exhale, gently let the left knee fall over to the right side. Keep the left shoulder grounded. Gaze is either straight up at the sky or over the left shoulder. Inhale, come up through center. Give yourself one last big squeeze. Hug the knees in towards the forehead. Pull the belly in. Take an inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Reach the legs out long in front of you. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath the back. Arms down by the sides, the palms facing up. Close the eyes. Relax the face. Come back to that visualization. The glowing green orb, or green with pink in the center, right at the center of your chest. Starting out small, but getting brighter and bigger with each breath you take. And then begin to let the breath return to its natural state, releasing any breath control. Still visualizing that glowing orb at heart center. Releasing any thoughts, staying present in this conscious relaxation. Maybe you even bring the left hand to your heart and then the right hand right on top. Shavasana. We, unaccustomed to courage, exiles from delight, live coiled in shells of loneliness until love leaves its high holy temple and comes into our sight to liberate us into life. Love arrives, and in its train comes ecstasies, old memories of pleasure, ancient histories of pain. Yet if we are bold, love strikes away the chains of fear from our souls. We are weaned from our timidity. In the flush of love's light, we dare be brave. And suddenly we see that love costs all we are and will ever be. Yet it is only love which sets us free. Touched by an Angel by Maya Angelou. Slowly begin to deepen the breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Circle the ankles and wrists. And rock the head from side to side. Reach the arms up overhead, the legs out long in front of you for a nice morning stretch. Then hug the knees into the chest and carefully roll over onto one side. Rest here in this fetal position for a moment. Then whenever you're ready, try to keep the eyes closed or a soft gaze. And carefully make your way up into a comfortable cross-legged seat at the top of the mat. Once you've arrived, reclose the eyes if you opened them. Sit up nice and tall, taller than you have all day. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms touch at the top. Exhale through the mouth, hands to heart center. Bow the chin towards the heart. Take a moment to thank yourself for carving this time out of your day to practice yoga, to do something good for the body, mind, the heart chakra. And I thank you for joining me. I hope you can take the benefits from tonight's class into the rest of your night, the rest of your week, and onto your bikes. Bring the thumb knuckles up to the third eye space. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Please join me Yeah, please join me for the rest of my classes this week. Uh, Thursday, yin yoga at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Saturday, my energizing vinyasa at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. All Heart Chakra this week. Super excited. Back bends, my favorite. Yeah. Let me know if there's anything that you want to work on in any of my future classes. Yeah, anything you have questions about, reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram or here. Let me know what you want to know, what you need help with, anything that you have to ask. I would love to help answer. Yeah, and follow Crux Chiropractic on Instagram and Facebook. I'm there off and on. Some days I'm just too tired to go after work. But I really appreciate them letting me use the space to teach my classes because it's really awesome. And they're really awesome. And yeah, donate if you can. If you don't have my Venmo or PayPal or Cash App and you're looking for it, just ask me. Or you can find it on my Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Yeah. And have a good night.